been shooting film now since 2017 when I started with my dad's old Ricoh Super TL1000, which to this day is still one of the most favorite cameras that I've used. It's just so mechanical and clunky and raw. And then for the next 3 years after that, I bought and sold so many film cameras, shot so many pictures, and made a lot of, well, mediocre videos. I think it's a pretty safe assumption to say that I'm not the only creative that struggled in 2020. A lot of us stopped taking pictures, stopped making videos, stopped going outside. And it took me, at least, a very long time to get back out there again. And then when I was finally ready to, try and give shooting film a go again, I discovered that it was 2 or 3 times the price now. So instead, I decided to do the only logical thing, which was to spend over £1,000 on the Fuji X-H2S, because somehow it was cheaper to do that than it was to just pay slightly more for film. Now, of course, that didn't work out, and I ended up actually going over to Ricoh and getting the GR3, which is another great camera, but something just wasn't right. It wasn't pretentious enough for me. No, I just missed shooting film. I don't want to take 1,000 digital pictures and then spend hours sorting through them in Lightroom. I do that enough for work. When I want to take pictures myself, I just want it to be as simple as taking the picture and then getting it developed and getting it sent to me. So back to film I went, back to the Canon AE1, which is a camera which I milked the hell out of for a lot of views. But again, I really just struggled taking it out with me. I'd take it out with me, but then often not really take that many pictures, if any. And so then I started to not bring it because it was, not heavy by any means, but just a bit heavier than a point and shoot. And so I often found myself with it when I didn't need it, but then missing it when I wanted it. And that's when I realized what I needed. I needed a tiny point and shoot, which I could take with me everywhere, that could take great pictures. And that's when I found this, the Ricoh R1, which is my favorite camera ever. I ended up getting it for about £200 off Facebook Marketplace from a seller who just shipped it to me with no guarantee that he actually sent it. No guarantee it worked. I just trusted him, which is not something I would recommend you do on Facebook, but hey, credit to him. When it arrived, it worked perfectly. And then for the next 1.5 years, I took so many pictures with it. I put so many rolls of expired Agfa through it, and I've just loved that camera. But that's until about 2 weeks ago when I broke it. So when I say I was devastated, I mean I was truly devastated. I love this camera. It's what got me taking pictures again. It's what got me creating again. And the thing about them is they're so small, they're so compact, they're so just packed full of electronics and wires and little gears that they're not easily repairable. In fact, I don't think there is actually a place that, with 100% confidence say they can fix this camera. So now my little Ricoh R1 with its little cat sticker, with all of its scratches, is dead. Yeah, it's pretty sad. But I think that's okay, because even though it no longer works, it got me creating again. It got me taking those pictures. It got me making videos. It got me started underexposed and just shooting and meeting so many new talented creatives, going on photo walks and to meetups. And yeah, it's really sad that it's broke, but it's okay, because yeah, it did what it needed to do. And plus I bought another one anyway, so. Perfect. Thanks for watching.